Hi again, we're back. This is kind of a beginning, the start of when you are going to start your sweater. And it's a bottom up sweater. So you start from the bottom and you end up at the top. And we're going to talk about cast on right now. This is a braided cast on the bottom here. It gives a nice secure edge. Sometimes some people like to do it a bit tighter, so then it doesn't get to a sloppy sweater. Some people do like that sort of give at the bottom, more of a straight edge opposed to a blousing effect. On the sleeve, that's more of that kind of edge. It has a little more spring to it, that it doesn't cut in. And there's apparently hundreds different types of cast-ons. I know of two that I do on a regular. I do probably know other ones, but I'm used to my two, so I do my two. This is one that my grandmother or my mother taught me, and I find this the cradle one. So you have a long tail, cat's cradle. I say cat's cradle between your thumb and index finger, and it's making a braid. I say a braid on the bottom, so it kind of keeps the yarn nice and tight, and so you can cast on, and you can get pretty quick. And of course, you want to periodically count. Sometimes I put a stitch marker every 10 or 20 stitches, and you can go pretty quickly. So you can, if you want to zoom in, there's a braid happening along here. And now I'll take this off, and what I call what can be called a cast on loop, or a loop, I sort of call it the reverse E. There's a more technical, and you make it into an E, you slip it on like that. And this is a looser, it's not as tight on, let's say if you're doing it around the neck or your wrist, and this has a lot more give. So it's a very slip, and you just go on like that. So you can decide. Really, there's not a big decision, just whatever you are comfortable in casting on. You can choose your own cast on. You might want to try something new that you didn't like how you've been casting on your sweaters. So here, this is just a simple way to do it. And it does stretch out, but when you do that first row, it will pull all the stitches in. So I hope this has helped, and where we'll be adding some more tips to our YouTube channel as well as to our Facebook group.